Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for being here this evening. I am so excited about this. I love A, listening to Lena teach, and B, learning about something new. So this is going to be a great time. I'm glad that you've come. I'm Debbie Packard from Topeka, Kansas, and I am a consultant with LifeVantage. I'm a managing consultant too. New terms for all of us. But I am here tonight happy to introduce to you Lena Misener, who will be our speaker tonight. She is the wife of David Misener, who is managing consultant 3, and together they have been in LifeVantage for 9 years. Lena is also a mother to 4 beautiful children, and she was privileged to homeschool them all the way through high school. They have recently graduated their youngest daughter, and now together the Misener family has developed the Beulah Youth Ranch, which served over 50 children last year through Christian summer camps, horsemanship lessons, and therapy programs. They also breed, train, show, and sell their Arabian horses as a family business. Lena is continuing to teach this year at the Homeschool Co-op, where she is the secondary director. This year she'll be teaching middle school life science, high school biology, and advanced biology. She has also accepted the position as an adjunct professor to teach biology at Calvary University this year. Lena's background in science includes a Master of Science degree in microbiology with a focus on molecular genetics. Her research was in medical and dental fields, as well as working in agricultural and public health research labs. Lena has continued to study health and the impact of lifestyle with good nutrition as she has raised her family and developed the LifeVantage business with her husband. Lena is delighted to share the amazing health benefits of our nutrigenomic products and the science behind them. Quite an introduction. We're just so privileged to have Lena here this evening. And Lena, I will turn it over to you. Thank you again for being here.
Thank you, Debbie. Thank you for asking me. I'm so happy to teach about our amazing products. These particular products I was so excited about, and I was happy that you wanted us to just narrow our focus in on these because we tend to overlook some of these products. We have some great products that just keep coming in, and of course, our flagship product is Protandim Nerf 2, and I hope that you have been taught about Protandim Nerf 2. If you have not, please make sure that someone who has invited you to this explains exactly what that is and shows you the APC primetime video, because it's really life-changing for almost everybody who watches it. So what we're going to be focusing on today is about our nutrition and about making sure that we're hitting the right nutrition. And what we're doing is we're really looking at things like our circadian rhythms and the amounts of vitamins and nutrients that we get at certain times of the day. And so we have these 2 products that our company has developed, which is on cutting edge science, looking at how we best absorb the nutrients as well as the timing of the nutrients coming into our bodies. And so what we're doing is we're really looking at something that has this time-wise nutrient delivery system. And this is a trademark. I'm going to talk a little bit about the developer of that in a minute. But this is using a number of expert approaches using biochemistry, using biophysics, and molecular biology in order to amplify our nutritional benefits through these products. So we're talking about getting the absolute right nutrients in their exact right amounts at the right time of the day. And this helps us in our body to be able to optimize the bioavailability at levels that will actually have health benefits to us. Now, this is a kind of a fuzzy image. I was a little pressed for time, but this was the best I could find of Dr. Alexander Michaels. But the time-wise nutrient delivery system is in both of our AM and PM products. And he has a background in biochemistry, biophysics, molecular biology. He's using all of these to be able to have this nutrient delivery system so that we are being able to get these vitamins and minerals and phytochemicals into our body where they're going to do the most good. So thank you, Dr. Michaels. So when we're talking about our right nutrients, I'm talking about your vitamins, your minerals, and adaptogenic herbs. They're going to be in a carefully blended nutritional foundation so that we can optimize this activation of our antioxidant pathways. Because what I'm going to be going into in this talk is about how this vitamin system, this vitamin and mineral system, is going to help you have your NRF2 pathway work better, to take care of your to get your antioxidants going and to be able to reduce your oxidative stress. We're going to be talking about how these are going to be also helping your mitochondria to be able to be better in your body through your NRF1 pathway, and also to activate your sirtuins by balancing your NAD and NADH. And so all of these are important genetic pathways that your nutrition has a big effect on. And when we're talking about the right amounts we need to have the amounts that our body can absorb, because really we do our body a disfavor if we have vitamins that have too much or in forms that our body has trouble breaking down in order to use. So if you're taking your vitamins and our formulation is allowing us to absorb it in the right amounts and in the right ratios so that we can actually take it in. So it's like food and not an artificial supplement, and at the right time. So we're looking at these micronutrients. They can compete with one another. If they're in one tablet and you take it just at one time of the day, there's certain micronutrients that will not absorb because they're in competition with other micronutrients. And so they decrease their overall effectiveness of each one of them. And the result is that we are going to have nutrition that allows our body to stay in sync with its natural rhythms. And so you have a natural circadian rhythm. You're probably starting to wind down now. It's the evening. You probably should not have any caffeine at this point in the day because your melatonin is starting to increase. You'll start getting sleepier, especially as we have light that decreases and we have darkness start to fall. You should naturally start to get tired, and that's part of your circadian rhythm. It also is what's going to wake you up after you've had about 7 to 8 hours sleep, and especially if there's light coming through your window, it's going to start activating your body to help you wake up. And we want to be able to support that nutritionally so that you're going to have these natural rhythms so that you sleep well, you wake up feeling rested, and you can have energy and focus throughout your day. So with our first product that we would take in the morning, we would take 2 of these. And so it's going to be providing all of the essential micronutrients that you would need in the day. And some people, I used to be one of these people, I'd be like, I'm not going to take vitamins. I eat well. Well, I'm sorry, but we don't always hit it all the time with our diet. I mean, I'm going to be having to make up this evening with some vegetables because I did not hit any vegetables the whole day. And it's going to be very difficult for me to catch up. And so even if you are eating a very healthy diet, this is your insurance to make sure that you are getting everything that you need every day, right at the beginning of the day. It's going to help you to feel energized and alert so that you're focused through the day so you can do what you need to do. Your body needs this physical and mental support. And there have been people, and me too, that say that it's supporting a positive mood throughout the day. So we're continuing with the benefits of taking the Reset PM. And so the one that we were talking about before is Rise AM that you take in the morning. And Reset PM is what you take in the evening. You can take this at dinner time or you can take it just before bed. I like to take it with a little bit of food, so I take it at dinner time. But it does help to relax the body and mind at the end of the day. It's going to be having a really good nutrient system that's going to work in rhythm with our circadian rhythms for going to sleep and waking well refreshed and restored. It's going to be helping us to feel calm and ease stress because we should be winding down at the end of the day and not starting a big project in the night. I've been guilty of that. It's not a good habit to get into because we need to be getting ready to sleep and so that we can wake up and feel refreshed. This will support that. So when taking these two together, and they come together as a package, our company is expecting you to take both of these to get a full complement of your key nutrients that you need for cell signaling and gene activation to help maximize the effectiveness of the protandim line, the NRF2, the NRF1, and the NAD+. It's also going to be supporting overall cellular life cycles, so your natural life cycle of your cells, your cell structures, and your health and function of those cells. It's providing some key micronutrients that we really are helping us to fill in those gaps when we don't eat well. Like today, when we not eating one vegetable the entire day, I think all I had was blueberries. So I'm going to be having a salad when we get off the call. This is going to be this is continuing the benefits of having them together, that they're supporting your overall wellness and well-being. We're supporting healthy aging because you need these nutrients, especially as you age. It's harder and harder to eat as much as well as we get older, and supporting their nutrient metabolism and energy production. It's also important to have our immune health supported and our cardiovascular health. Our skin, hair, and nails. When we're taking our collagen, we want to have the other nutrients that help that collagen to absorb. When we're having our axia, we want to make sure that we are supporting the other nutrients that we need for our brain health, so that we can be learning and have focus and remember things. We want to be able to make sure that when we're taking our protein, that our protein powder, that we need to support our muscular cellular health by the muscles, the joints, and the bones, also with collagen, also important in that. And then our eye health, we have that Icy Bright, and this is going to be also coming alongside that product to help that work well too, because there's lots of micronutrients that are involved in cellular health in all these areas. So let's look at what's inside. So you do take 2 tablets of this, and you've got it's a very, very good profile of vitamins and minerals and micronutrients, and they're all in a very good range. I've got my pointer on here, and I'm showing you that, in these, we've got lots of them, and vitamin C, we've got like twice as much, vitamin A, 144%, vitamin D3, we've got 500%. And if you take our additional vitamin D3, especially in the winter, or especially if you're not getting outside for natural vitamin D3 production, it will come alongside this. But we need more vitamin D3. There's been so many studies right now that are saying that that is so important for us to be able to have that. And so vitamin E and vitamin K1 also important in our overall health. Thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, vitamin B6. We have a lot of B vitamins, the folate, as calcium L, methyl tetrahydrofolate, and folic acid. So 2 forms of folate. So we get 150%. The vitamin B12, which is another one that most Americans are deficient in, vitamin B12. Look at this. We've got 16,667%. They're serious about making sure you have your B12. Biotin for healthy nails and hair. Then we're going on page 2. Now we have pantothenic acid, choline, calcium. They do not have as much calcium in here, but there's going to be some more in the other product. And then iodine, this is important for your thyroid health. Selenium, important in making neurotransmitters. Copper, manganese, chromium, molybdenum, potassium, ginseng extract in here so that you're feeling a little more energized for your day. And then we go to the nighttime. And so this is what you're taking at nighttime. You've taken the AM vitamin, and then at nighttime, we're going to be supporting the immune function again with more vitamin C and vitamin E and more vitamin K, a little more niacin and choline and iodine and magnesium, a little bit more of those. Here we finally see the zinc coming in, because if we take zinc in the early part of the day, it actually can affect us to not sleep as well at night. But by having this zinc at this point, so that we're absorbing it while we sleep, it actually helps us support our circadian rhythm. So we have selenium again, magnesium, chromium, molybdenum, potassium. And then here's our proprietary calming herb blend, where we have L-theanine, chamomile extract, and passion flower extract. All of these are wonderful for just setting your body at ease so that you can start to calm and go to sleep. So when we had a consumer trial, participants were asked to use Rise AM and Reset PM for 90 days, for 3 months, and they were not told what to expect. And then they asked them, well, how are you feeling after 3 months on our product? And 23% said that they had an increase in mental energy. 27% said they had an increase in physical energy. 25% said they had an increase in alertness. 32% said they had an improvement in mood, which is so significant because we have so many people that are depressed, anxious, worried. It's a lot of it could be nutritional. 37% with the increase in the ability to relax. Everybody has been saying they sleep better. Everybody's been able to say they've been able to relax better. 34% improvement in stress relief at night. 43% increase waking refreshed in the morning. That all depends on a good night's sleep. So important to our health. So here's another study where they did an in vitro study of Rise AM and Reset PM system. And what they were doing was they were testing the different activation of key gene markers such as catalase, glutathione, and the sirtuins that show the additive benefits of Rise AM and Reset PM with our Protandim line products. Our Protandim line products are Protandim Nerf 2 Synergizer. This is the one that reduces oxidative stress. The Protandim Dual Synergizer is Protandim Nerf 2 and Nerf 1. Nerf 1 is activating the mitochondria and activating the Nerf 1 pathway and supporting mitochondrial biogenesis. Protandim Tri-Synergizer is all 3 products, the Nerf 1, the Nerf 2, and the NAD, which is to target these sirtuins. So what they did was they had, oops, I just slipped through my slides. What they did was they had liver cells, and this was done in vitro. And so they were looking at these liver cells that were supplemented with the Protandim Nerf 2 Synergizer, the Nerf 1 and the Nerf 2, the Dual Synergizer, and the Tri-Synergizer with all 3, alone or in combination. And they were looking at if the genes were actually activated or not in comparison without the system. And so the first one that they looked at, this is just the Nerf 2 Synergizer. And what they saw was a 67% increase of the production of glutathione peroxidase. And so this is incredible to be able to increase this significant antioxidant enzyme just by making sure we have the nutritional support and the vitamin, mineral, and adaptogenic support that we need. And then the second result, when they had the dual synergizer, so this was taking both Protandim Nerf 1 and Nerf 2, what we saw was a 17.2% increase in catalase. And catalase is really important. I was just even teaching this in my science class about how this is what's cleaning up a lot of the hydrogen peroxide that we produce in different metabolic systems in our body. And that's natural, but we have catalase that we're supposed to be producing to get rid of our hydrogen peroxide that we produce. And if it's low, our tissues are being damaged by that hydrogen peroxide. So having a catalase increase is wonderful for all your cellular health, your tissues health. And the combination of the Rise AM and Reset PM with the Tri-Synergizer. And here's where we saw the sirtuin activity increase 68%. That is just over the top. I mean, that's just amazing. And your sirtuins, we have 7 of them in our body, and they are so key for almost every metabolic system in your body to work at its optimum. It's like having your cells just working on, really, you just went to the mechanic with your car, and everything's just perfectly aligned, running perfectly. All your fluids are up, and you're just raring to go down the highway. That's what this is like when all that you have that top sirtuin activity for your cells. So with our LifeVantage, we have a new reward circle that our customers are able to get discounted and be able to, get benefits as they are ordering these products, and to have all of these nutrients in this form that is delivered to your body's cells, and you're not just urinating out the vitamins, because a lot of these less expensive vitamins that we take that are available to us on the shelves, our bodies we're just metabolizing them and they're going down the toilet the next day. And it's a waste of money. But if we can get this high quality delivery system with these specific vitamins and minerals and adaptogens at the right time of the day, we're making the most, it's a wise use of our money and our time. So we also have a this Tri-Synergizer stack that is placed with the Rise AM and Reset PM in one package. And for the subscribe and save, where it comes to you every month, it's just about $179.99. And this is an amazing, amazing system that can really help you to increase your overall health. So thank you very much. That's the end of my talk. I invite questions.
Wow, Lena, that is amazing. I'm so excited about these products. I was excited before, but I'm just continuing to see how key they really are to our bodies thriving along with
They
our
are.
products. That's just
Yes.
remarkable. So if anyone has a question, you may type it in the chat and Lena can read it there and answer it. But if you would like to unmute and just ask her yourself, you are welcome to do that too. This is your chance. Got this microbiologist in the room and you can ask her anything about what she has taught tonight.